Welcome back to the Astraea server. We did it. We covered the entire island. One layer of grass, beneath that one layer of stone, all on the same level, level 78, which is the level I built the greenhouse. Not the light station over there, that's a little bit lower, but yes, everything is on the same level, which obviously is not going to stay that way, but I really wanted to start with a blank canvas, and this was one way of achieving that. One extremely labor-intensive way, but one way nonetheless. Yeah, so all said and done, I think this took me over 24 hours, 24 real hours, not a day, not, 24 actual hours, probably longer. I'm just going by the flashback replay footage, but yeah, I'm somewhere in the realm of 24 hours to create the TNT duping flying machines, blow up the entire island, then patch all the holes, cover it with stone, and then cover it again with grass. And why did I do that? Why did I cover it with stone? Why not just like grass over all the holes? Because I'm insane. Because I have issues. Nonetheless, we have finished it, and this is my blank canvas. I am going to terraform this area. I'm going to add some hills, rolling hills, nothing insane, probably only like maybe 5 meters tall, 5 blocks tall at the most. I'm going to add roads. I'm going to redo the cliff faces, because as you can see, we're quite a bit above the ocean level, which I think is 63 maybe. But yeah, we're going to redo all the cliff faces to make them look all pretty and realistic. We're going to basically transform the entire island into, I realize I've never disclosed this, so into a park. It's going to serve as my base primarily, but it's also going to be a park that has hiking trails, like little camping areas, little picnic areas. It's obviously going to have a conservatory or a greenhouse like behind me, probably a little nature center, maybe a fountain or two, little pavilions and outdoor areas to enjoy, streams, bubbling brooks, primarily a natural landscape, but a few buildings will be scattered about. But that is the plan. And now that we're through with all the flattening, we can move on to our next build. And that build is actually going to be an extension of the greenhouse. It's going to be a little nursery that is built off of the back, a little bit more plain, I guess you could say, but sharing the same block palette. It will house, as a nursery would, smaller seedlings and saplings and stuff such as that, and also a very large sugarcane farm. That sugarcane farm is going to be powered by Allays, which I know aren't the most efficient way to have a sugarcane farm, but they are certainly the most fun way. However, I don't have an Allay, and Allays can be found at pillager outposts, and they can also be found at woodland mansions, both of which are going to completely be pillaged in this world. And I don't really feel like flying tens of thousands of blocks out to locate one. Also, we are blind to the seed in this world. No one knows what seed it is, so I can't load up a creative world and use the locate command. I would just be blindly flying out, hoping into uncharted territory and hoping that I could find something. But some players have Allays, and all you need to breed an Allay is amethyst shard, a music disc, and a jukebox. Pretty simple ingredients. So I'm going to do a little sleuthy mission here. No one will notice, and I'm going to find a player that has an Allay that isn't online because I don't know. I just think it'll be kind of fun as like a little clandestine operation. No one is really going to care if I duplicate their Allay, but I just want to have a little bit of fun, a little adventure, and I want to try to sneak into their base, duplicate their Allay, and get out before they notice. I need 2 at least, but after I get 1, I can just continue to duplicate them, so it's not that big of a deal. But enough talking, enough jibber-jabber. Let's get to the adventure. All right, I have all the ingredients. A couple amethyst shards, a jukebox, and this is the only music disc I have, which is 13. I am going to head to the shopping district first, just to check my shop. Want to make sure that I'm not leaving any diamonds on the table here, and make sure I'm suddenly not sold out. I completely topped it off earlier this week. Flight duration 1, 2, and 3 rockets were full in stock, so I had 4 double chests of each flight duration. All right. RCKT. Nothing. Nothing. Ooh, flight duration 3. Wow, you guys are really into the powerful ones. All right, well, I'll top those off. 6. Oh, wow, man. Awesome. Whoa, someone took my ender chest. Darn it. Folks. All right, I'm going to have to replace that. Someone probably picked it up thinking it was theirs. I'm not going to be too upset about that. I'm sure it was an accident. But note to self, replace the end chest. I know CV has Allays. That could be the first place to check. She's not online, and neither is old Slug Dog. I've shown sections of CV's base on video before, so I think I'm going to try old Slug Dog's. Because I'm certain he has an Allay, because I actually overheard on chat him being gifted the Allay from CV, no less. So, and I know exactly where his nether portal is because it's right here. Oh, jeez. There are people already shooting at me. Here's his head. Okay, I don't think I've ever been here before. So what we're going to do is we're going to listen for the sound of an Allay. Wow. This place is loud. This might not be as easy as I thought. Okay, let's see here. Wow. Nice job, dog. This is quite a storage facility. Jeez. I don't hear anything there. Oh, there we go. That was easy. Okay. All right, little guy. You're gonna... Oh, man, I need a lead. I know that they'll follow me and everything, but it's gonna be a lot easier if I have a lead. Jeez, I only have 2 leads. It's time to sleep again. Let's sleep before anything happens. Dog, you got some sparkage happening here, man. You might want to put a cap on that chimney. All right, little guy. You're about to have a brother or sister. Or whatever. I don't even know what this would mean. A son? A daughter? I have no idea what this would even mean. You have... Let's take what you got. Boom. All right. Okay. Hey, dude. Dude. Where are you going? Bro. Come here. All right, come here. Oh, forgot my axe. All right, let's give this back to you. All right. All right. He's mine. That was a lot easier than I expected. All right. Where is the portal? Same side's over here. I came through here. There was a bunch of pigs. Yeah, right there. Okay. His portal isn't actually that far from my portal, so should be a pretty simple walk. Let's pull you through first. Hey, where are you going, dude? Get over here. Alright, so yeah, this way. Is that my dynamic lighting that's making him glow like that? Or is that just in vanilla? Leave a comment, let me know. Alright, here we go. Let me pull you through. Up, up. put them in the greenhouse for safekeeping. Come on. Let's go. Let's know. Where are you going? Where are you headed? There we go. All right. Unless, did I build any fence posts in here? I don't think I did. I think it's all iron bars. Yeah, it's all iron bars. Okay, unless I have a fence post like a smart professional Minecrafter would. No, I do not. Okay. All right, I'm going to free you for a second. And I want you to stay there. And you're going to try to follow me, I know. But don't. Haha. All right, let's get a fence post. Actually, let's just get a boat, because I've had these guys break the leads in the past. Hey, dude, where are you? I know you guys like to fly up. Oh, you're right there. All right. Put it right there next to the doggos. Boom, done. See? I outsmarted you. Actually, let me duplicate them. This is what happens when you're too clean in Minecraft, though. I just put everything away, so now I gotta go back to my storage facility, grab another amethyst shard, and the jukebox. Actually, I have the amethyst shard. I used it in him, so... But, yeah. Too organized. I gotta move everything into this greenhouse. I'm sick of going down into that hole. All right, let's see. Music disc. Whoops. Yep, perfect. I'm gonna put golden carrots into each of your hands. Also going to grab my axe. Boom. That's it. That was the mandatory. 2 allays. Done. That adventure was fairly uneventful, in all honesty. I was hoping that it would take a little bit more time because the time lapse is only like 4.5 minutes. So I just wanted to, get a little bit more out of this episode. But you know what? Sometimes you can't force these things. Again, I've spent plenty of time this week creating this episode. I can't put any more into it. I know not a ton happened, and I know the majority of it was basically a music video. It is what it is. That was episode 6 of the Astraea server. I hope you enjoyed it. I really appreciate all of you. See you next time.